Hi guys! We are continuing on our Cusp series and we are at Taurus Gemini. So I already pulled the cards for this one. It takes quite a while to shuffle and I don't want to take up most of my time shuffling. So we are doing March 2017, okay? And this is my chakra deck, and on the bottom we have vanity. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you want to feel good about yourself and stuff, but don't, take it overboard. And I find it interesting because we also have on the bottom of the tarot deck is the Three of Wands. And look, they're both holding a wand, okay? So that's the same person, that's you. And like, to me, this seems like you're feeling the vanity, okay? You're feeling like you're maybe a little bit better than other people, and that's okay. But you definitely got your back turned to people, okay? Because there's two wands there. I'm assuming one, or each one depicts another person. So you're like, oh, I'm above them, I'm ahead of them, I'm too good for them, okay? Like I said, not necessarily a bad thing, because if they are detriments to you, then that would be a good way to think about it. But at the same time, other people's feelings may be at play, okay? And you don't always want to be so super like ego about it, right? Okay? So there's a way to be vain about something, like basically more humble, right? Be more humble than vain, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So even if you know deep down, or you feel that deep down, then still you should maybe be a little more compassionate to what others are thinking. Okay? So for our first cards we have Knight of Swords reversed and Perfection. Okay? And there's that vein coming out again, okay? There's something that's above all, okay? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if you're spouting it off in maybe an egotistical way, you're gonna look like you have a megaphone in front of your mouth instead of this the light, okay? So watch your vanity and just be weary of that, okay? And then this is like fast moving, well, let's look at it this way, fast moving truths or information coming in, right? But it's like upside down, so maybe that's the information, but it's being skewed, okay, because of the vain nature of the way it's being portrayed, or like basically you're just not coming across like you want to, okay? You're sounding really high on your horse for some reason, okay? Even though this horse is upside down, but this is the perception other people are having of you, okay? That you're like perfect, or you think you're perfect. And like I keep saying, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but there's like a fine line, okay? Alright, let's look at our next cards. We have Queen of Cups in reverse and Service. Okay, so for some reason I feel like this is you. If not, this person is this here, okay? So that makes sense, actually. This queen, this someone you know, she's not well, okay? And I don't know, I think this is you, okay? Maybe you have something to tell her with that person speaking, okay? You want to tell her something? Just be careful about how you come off. That's important, because if she's sick, like possibly on her deathbed, I don't want to say that, but if she's sick, she needs encouragement and help, okay? Not you run around in vain or whatever. in vanity, sorry, I shouldn't say in vain, but in vanity, okay? So maybe that's it too. Maybe you're taking all your time like doing your hair and getting ready to go to the hospital instead of really like taking the time. Okay? That's kind of what I'm seeing from that. I hope that resonates. These are an interesting pair. I'm not sure how to read that perfectly, but we have the Nine of Swords and Impartiality. So there's some depression, some anxiety, worry, okay? And that could be about maybe the way you're coming off to people, okay? You want to take a little more time with personal relationships. Whether that be you and the guy that you buy coffee from every day, okay? Or, like, this is important, like, mothers, grandparents, you know, that kind of stuff. Possible partners, okay? Children, anyone in your life that maybe you're not coming across to the way you want to. Alright, let's keep going on this. So then we have the moon and expansion. Okay, so there's a couple different ways I see the moon. I see the moon firstly as like the opposite of the sun. So the sun is life, the sun is light, the sun is giving life, like life and giving life, you know what I mean? Whereas the moon would be the dark, death, no light, that kind of, you know what I mean? So if you're in the dark, maybe you need to expand your view, see what's going on, like turn on the light, see what's going on. It does seem like there's some spirit involved in this expansion, so maybe, like, even she's holding this, so is that birth? So then this can also mean, like, secrets or stuff that hasn't come to light or that kind of stuff. So maybe somebody who's pregnant that you know. I also see this as, it's like, see how it's the moon and then you can see like the sun behind it, like there's the sun rays, that's the sun, okay? Whether or not we call it the moon card, there's still sun there. So what I see is if these little characters, the two dogs and the scorpion, get through these two towers, they get to the light. So there is movement towards the light. So, you know, clarity is coming, okay? And that could be a spiritual clarity, like coming towards the light. Isn't that interesting? So, and I don't mean like a death card or anything like that. I don't mean tunnel of light. I mean like coming into the light, like some kind of awareness. And that could just be about the way you're perceiving yourself and towards others, okay? Like, it doesn't seem like others have a great light of what they're seeing of you right now. So maybe that is this. You need to like get out of the moonlight and show the sun, okay? Show your true colors. And you want those to be good, of course. And if you don't, look at, there's going to be some justice and it will be destiny, okay? So, like, basically, this is a pretty interesting read. Like, March is pretty much a spiritual, I'd say, enlightenment or awakening. And there's going to be truths and balance. And I think this is a good thing. Okay, it looks like it's kind of a dark thing, but I think, like, truth and balance is awesome. Like, that means you're going to really like start to change the way others perceive you anyways. You might be the very same person, but maybe just having a smile on your face when you tell somebody something, or even, oh my god, it's so silly, but if you go like this when you're telling somebody something, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, okay? They're gonna be like, yeah, 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 okay? So, like, it's so strange, but just the perception of others, okay? Stop doing this. Stop being like, and be more like, you know, okay? So, that's just my own ideas of that. So, I like this too, because we have High Priestess and Balance, okay? I think that what it's trying to say here is the same as the moon, okay? Like, this is like secrets coming to light, or maybe they're still in the shadows, but you're becoming aware of them, okay? So, like, you're perceiving the perceptions of others about you, and you're, like, waking up to it, okay? And they're going to start seeing you in this light, which is a very, like, a better light, okay? So, balance. Like, these scales keep showing up. And you can see all these people are, like, ticked off at you, okay? But I swear, like, once they start seeing you in this light, that's going to change, okay? So, I think, basically, March 2017 for Taurus Gemini is let go of your ego and basically let spirit kind of guide you, and you're gonna go basically from an imbalanced way that people perceive you, you're gonna go to balance, okay? So that's gonna be really good. And I can't even see how it could be bad, as long as you understand, okay? This is your free will now. So, like, seriously, nod when you're talking, okay? So weird, but true. Smile and nod. Don't just nod, because you'll be like, Okay, awesome. I hope this resonates with somebody. Taurus Gemini. So if it does, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I'm just new at this, and I wouldn't even like do a reading for money right now, because I don't know how this is sitting with anyone. So until I know for sure that my readings are actually resonating with people, I'll just be doing this, okay? And I might even offer like a free reading here and there, just because I want some feedback, okay? And so yeah, if you feel like maybe you'd want to get a free reading from me, just message in the comments and we'll see what we can do, okay? And don't like tell everybody on YouTube, because it's not like I'm not gonna like, shoot, sorry. I'm not gonna compete with all of the people on YouTube by giving free, do you know what I mean? This is only for my own feedback, okay? So if you happen to stumble upon my video and you want a free reading, let me know, okay? Alright, thanks so much for watching. Have a good March, my Gemini Taurus, and Taurus Gemini. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.